officer. What you doing? You want to race? Huh? Let's race. I'm winning. Peace. You're a loser. So I think one of these days, am going to paint one of my trucks. Yeah, that's not one of mine. Paint it hot pink and put, like, baby blue rims on one of them. Just to see if what I read about they don't appear. Because, I mean, if you've seen a hot pink truck with baby blue rims driving down the road, you would know that was part of somebody's fleet. And I'm also not going to keep this truck for the duration of the game either. Like, I've not figured out what I want to do technically with this truck yet. But I do know one of the things I want to do is get a bigger truck. Like, this is the T680, a Kenworth T680. There's the W900 that I could get. This T680 is maxed out. It's got everything it can have. The W900, though, Kenworth, I think starts out with a better engine than this one's currently got, and you can just get better from there. And it, well, there's a lot of other epic stuff you can do to it. But you can also get Peterbilt trucks, and I really don't know what I want to do, like, truck-wise. But I do know that I don't want to stick with this one forever. Notice that speed limit sign and started slowing down in time. Did y'all see that? See, I'm learning to pay attention. Don't want to come flying up on some idiot and smash into him. So, oh yeah, and I meant to say this as soon as we entered New Mexico, but welcome to New Mexico. This is part 3. But we all knew that. Wait. Ha! New Mexico was freaking short. Welcome to El Paso, Texas. Welcome to part 4. Man, and here I was back in New Mexico thinking about, yo, if we get to Texas soon, New Mexico is going to be a freaking short drive. Well, New Mexico was a freaking short drive. Because, yeah, El Paso is in Texas, isn't it? Well, I don't know. We'll say it is. Yeah, it's like right on the border. Or better yet, you know, I could just be smart and look at my map. Yep. Wow. So New Mexico was short. So then here's what I'm gonna do instead. Part 3 is going to continue until I have to rest again. So yeah. You know what? I'm not worried about how I'm gonna separate my videos. I'm not worried about telling you guys that anyway. I'll worry about it after I record it. Just know that it's gonna be this video was recorded in parts, and it's gonna be numbered at what parts what after I upload it. And everything I say is gonna be probably come the time that I upload it not applicable. And look, the speed limit's 85 through here. I honestly don't think this thing can get to 85. At least not with this load of toys in it. Maybe if it didn't have anything or it had an empty trailer, maybe. But I know that it has trouble getting to 100 without a trailer. But if I can get to 85... Are we going down a mountain? Like, is there literally a mountain outside of El Paso? Because that was easy. Oh no, my engine's still roaring. I still hear it. Meh. Yeah. Vroom vroom. Dude, this thing's scary at 85. Hey look, cactus. Can I touch a cactus? I want to feel you. Get out the way! Hey, trucker. Yabracadabra. Oh yeah, by the way, when do we swap up to the next interstate? Did I already miss that? No. Okay. We get off of the 10 and get on the 20. Ah! Was about to be like, oh, snap! Dude, that car. Yo, if you don't get out of my way, I'm gonna be running into you, but I'd hate to run into something that pretty. Okay, yeah, I'm stopping. You can get out the way now. Like, on the real? There's an accelerator, use it. Oh wait, why am I not able to pull this? This hill can't be that steep. I didn't think so. Well, I was right about going down the hill. It's how come it was so easy to get to 85. I'm gonna kick the cruise control at 85. I'm gonna lock it in. That way when I do let off the accelerator, you know, but I'm literally gonna see how fast I can get it. I'm gonna see with a load if I can't get it to 100. And when I get a ticket, I'll just blame YouTube. Joking, joking. Yeah, I don't know. Loaded, it looks like it's about as fast as it can go. And if you look at my speedometer, it's wound out anyway. Well, I've got the cruise control locked at 85. We're not even doing 85. And the hammers to the floor, the pedals to the floor. So, yeah, no. Locking that pedal down and slowing down even. Yeah, I figured it'd have trouble getting any faster than this. I mean, I figured it'd have trouble getting up to this, but you proved me wrong, truck. You proved me wrong. And the max speed that's registered on this thing's only 80 anyway. So, yeah, that being said, 85 is good. That being said, 100 is freaking epic. Like, I have got it to 100. It was complicated. And I didn't have a trailer or any load attached. But I did get it to 100. So considering that it's only maxed out for 80. Yeah. Of course, that being said, knowing that I've got to have the throttle to the floor just to maintain 85, the amount of gas that this thing must be using right now is, well, it's borderline ridiculous is what it must be using. Alright, now that we're starting down a hill, I'm going to give it more gas, more throttle. Like, if I were to let off the throttle right now, it would do a good job regulating itself going down this hill. But because cruise control, but I smashed the throttle and it gets me back to 85. And I'm still smashing the throttle, but we started climbing a hill. Like, yeah, you hear the engine bog down. Now you hear it back up. It bogged down because I let off the accelerator. But because it's got cruise control going, it's going to stick 85 no matter what. Unless I've got you see the green indicator in my dash there. That green indicator indicates cruise control and what my cruise control speed's set for. But even with the hammer, why do I keep saying that? Even with the throttle mashed to the floor. Oh, snap! Ha! Holy crap! That's what happens when you don't pay attention. That was probably the most illegally psychotic thing I have ever done. Like, if this were real life, dude would have a ticket the size of Texas on his hands. Ha! Get it? Oh, that was so mean. That was so mean. I'm sorry. I just heard my phone. I don't know where it's at. And I can't pause right now because I'm in the middle of recording a video, so I'll just have to wait. So, yeah, like, if you look at the map, by the way, and watch the map, see it's yellow, and then it goes into gray, and then, like, when the and then see how far it went up yellow? Like, when the interstates are technically connected like this, they consider connected, so going one way, you technically go both ways, according to the map. Which really don't make any sense, but when you have exits like the ones back in California that show you, oh, hey, look, you've been on this exit, but you've not been on this one, you know what, you can pretty much tell what way you've been. Like this interstate, well, this will be my first time on it. So this will be my first time going this way on it. You can just remember that and be like, yeah. But once I hit cruise control, I'm going to go check my text message. Or once I hit cruise control speed. Not the pause. But yo, it's snowing. Alright. I'm gonna go check that text. Middle of April and it's snowing. You gotta love this East Tennessee weather, guys. Oh. Ow. Well, it wasn't a text message, that's for sure. That's just quite alright. Back to it then. In it for the long haul. So, somebody made Mother Nature mad. Like, for real. Not even joking. Of course, then again, you think about where I live and what they say about the weather where I live. If you don't like it, wait a minute, it'll change. Yeah, well, I don't like it. Change. I don't care. I love the snow and cold weather. I'd prefer cold weather, personally. But, you know, I know a lot of people that hate the cold weather. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Texas is this green and lush. Is it? Like, I mean, I don't see any trees, which you would expect, but you'd also expect less green in the ground and more cactus. Then again, I don't know. I ain't never been to Texas. Yo, you'll have to let me know when you watch this, Ghost. Oh, printer out of the road. Oh, I really ran it out of the road that time. I felt it. Controller vibrated and everything. Oh yeah, by the way, that's another cool thing that I like about this game. Not that I necessarily like it or whatever, but it has controller support. And I'm literally playing with my PS4 controller right now. But, okay, really, dude? That's what I thought. Anyway, literally playing with my PS4 controller right now. Of course, as everybody probably already everybody already probably knows, if this post-ed truck don't get another post-ed, isn't that supposed to be like FedEx? Anyway, this is a PC game. I am playing it on my PC apparently, but I'm doing it with my PS4 controller because, quite frankly, me trying to drive in this game with the keyboard would be something funny. It would turn from a YouTube video to a YouTube comedy. Not even joking. But like, this is like this game in Grand Theft Auto 5, I cannot play Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5 with a keyboard. But of course, this game, I don't know why, but like for Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5 both, I do know why. Is because I played them so much on the PS4 with a PS4 controller that playing with a controller is like muscle memory, and it's complicated to change that muscle memory. Like San Andreas, I played San Andreas with a keyboard and mouse, like on PC. The very first time I played it on PC with a keyboard and mouse. So playing it with a controller is complicated. It's hard. I mean, in the sense, again, muscle memory. Like if I'd have played Grand Theft Auto 4 with a controller, well, that and the control scheme is different. But if I'd have played it with a keyboard and mouse first, then yeah, I could have probably kept playing it with a keyboard and mouse. Like it wouldn't have done like. I could probably play it, is what I'm looking to say, with a keyboard and mouse, and not suck at it. Same goes for 5. But see, I got so used to playing 4 and 5, and because of the fact that their controls are so different than San Andreas, Yo, look at this! My cruise control's locked at 85. Y'all know that I'm hammering the throttle down trying to get it up there. I'm at 89. Let's push this big boy to as far as we can push him. There's 90. Look out! Ticket Central, here we come. Well, unless this car don't get out of our way. But that's actually one good thing I do like about PC gaming, though, by the way, is that it gives me those options. Like, the option to play some games with a controller if I feel more comfortable playing that game with a controller. Or, and it gives me those options, but it also don't limit you to one controller. Like, I'm using my PS4 controller. If I had an Xbox and liked the feel of the Xbox controller better, I could use an Xbox controller. So, and I mean, I'm not sitting here trying to, like, sound like a jerk saying that or anything, but the options are there is what I'm saying. And this truck, oh my god, I'm gonna have to hammer the brakes down! Oh! Holy crap! That's how you avoid hitting somebody. But, like, really, he's seen how fast I was coming up on him. Why did he get over at all? Like, But the sad thing is, drivers drive like that in real life. But anyway, back to what I was saying though. Like, y'all know me. I don't care what I play on. Like, if I'm playing a game, if I got used to playing it on a PlayStation 4, well then yeah, I'd probably keep playing it on the PlayStation 4, unless it's like Grand Theft Auto 5, whereas it's multi-platform, and I can run it. Like, some games that are multi-platform, this computer, I'm not gonna lie, can't run all of them. I mean, I didn't build I mean, okay, let me correct that real quick. This computer can probably run any game I throw at it. Me saying it can't run something is the perfectionist in me. When I run a game, I want to be able to run a game at the max settings with little to no lag. This computer will run anything you throw at it and look better than the consoles when doing it, but I can't run it at max settings, so my perfectionist portion of me goes, oh, your computer can't run this. No, that's not exactly what I mean when I say that this computer can't run it. That being said, though, if I do have a game like that, like, I've not found one yet, but if I do, and I can't run it at max settings for whatever reason, well then, yeah, I'll play it on PS4. But like Grand Theft Auto 5, I can run it at max settings, no problem. But I play it with a controller. I play it with my PS4 controller, to be precise, when I play it on the PC, because I'm used to that. I mean, you know. There's that. And now, I'm going to go ahead and say this too. Each platform has its pros and cons. The Xbox has its pros and cons over the PlayStation 4 or the computer. The PS4 has its pros and cons over the Xbox or the computer. The computer has its pros and cons over the Xbox or the PS4. There's not one perfect thing to do it all with. And, like, that's not what I'm saying. Like, I know that there's not one perfect, and I know that each has their pros and cons. You know, I'm just the type of person that if I can play a game on max settings on my computer, well then please let me play a game at max settings on my computer. If I can't play a game at max settings on my computer, but it's available on the PlayStation, yeah, I'll play it on the PlayStation. No problem. But there's a wreck. I mean, you know, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for all that. You know, I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this video anyway, because I have friends that flat out hate the idea that I play PC games at all. Which, you know, I can't complain. I mean, because, yeah, it's like you're my friend, but at the same time, does it really matter what platform I play on? Like, when I do get a game that my computer can't run at max settings, I just can play on the PS4 and I'll be able to play with you there. But does it really hurt you? Like, and I mean, not saying this to sound like a jerk, but saying this as in, like, well, let's put it this way. And this goes to anyone, if you consider yourself a gamer, then technically speaking, it shouldn't matter to you what console or what platform somebody plays on over somebody else. Like, I mean, I consider myself a gamer, and I don't consider my friends that play on my PS4 console gamers. I consider them gamers. And there are some gamers that do play on consoles that define what is wrong with that, like what is wrong with consoles. But that's one of those things, you can't judge a platform. You can't judge a book by its cover. You can't judge a platform by the immaturity level of a couple of people. That's what I'm saying. And I mean, you know, I'm not trying to sound like a jerk when I'm saying this. I'm really not. I'm not trying to start anything with anyone. But from my experience, like, be it in the past and recently, people are nicer, more mature, can take a joke more so, and it's just a personal all-around better experience. And that's for me. Now, this is one of those things that's person to person. I know some people that have had horrible experiences with the gaming community on PC. And, you know, to those people, I do want to apologize on behalf of all of us PC gamers that don't care what you game on. Like, the way I see this, there are gamers, which are people that play games on any platform and don't care what platform somebody else plays on. And I accidentally turned my windshield wipers on because I hit the wrong button. Anyway, there are gamers, but then there are elitists of their platform. like, in terms of, like, there are PC elitists. There are people out there who literally think just because they play on a PC that somebody that has a lower end PC or a console is inferior to them because they have high quality PC gear and stuff like that. No, that people like that, yes, they do exist on the PC, but there are also elitists on consoles, on both consoles, PS4 and Xbox. One of those elitists, or like one of those consoles elitists, like the PS4 elitists, for example, will only play on the PS4 and will spread false information about why they think their PS4 is better. Now, let me go ahead and stop myself there and say this. If you think that your PS4 is better than a PC, that's cool. That's your personal preference. But if the get out of the way car, if that preference, opinion, there you go, that's personal opinion, but if that opinion is formed on false information and formed on well, false information in your opinion of the bad portion of the people that are in the community that you're disrespecting, then it's an invalid opinion. Now, I say that lightly because there's technically no such thing as an invalid opinion if you think about it, because, you know, anyway. Welcome to Fort Worth. I might have to stop and rest soon. Oh, yeah, anyway. But like, if you're like, I don't know, if you think that your PS4 is better because the hardware is better, well then yeah, you're misinformed. Like, if that's the reason that you think your PS4 is better than a PC is because the hardware is better, you're highly misinformed. And, you know, like I said, everybody has a valid opinion, but if your opinion is based on false information such as that, and you spread that false information to try to make other people see your opinion the same way you see it, that is the definition of elitist. And the PS4 has its share of elitists that say that their PS4 is better for one reason or another that is just flat out false reasoning. But just like there are people that say that their Xbox is better than the PC or the PS4 for one reason or another most of the time, which are false. Again. Whereas in the same regard, there are people that play on PC that say that their PC is better than the Xbox or the PS4 for the wrong reasons. Now, from a flat-out hardware standpoint, unobjectively, the PS4... I mean, not the PS4, the PC... God, I almost screwed myself up there. The PC is the better platform. From a hardware-only perspective. But a real gamer knows that it's not just the hardware at the end of the day that makes... something something. You know? A real gamer knows that a good platform has not only good enough hardware to run everything it needs to run, which in the case of the PS4 and Xbox, it has sufficient hardware to run all the games it runs, but at the same time it also has a good community. And, like, the good community aspect of it is what comes down to personal preference. That, and I mean, because it's like I keep saying, there are people in every world that'll be like, they'll be the oddball and be like, they hate everything about whatever they're fighting against. You know. But the way I see it, I look at anybody who says anything down about how I play my games. At the end of the day, we're all gamers, and if you don't like the way that I'm playing my games, if you don't like the fact that I'm on PC, go find another YouTuber to watch. I mean, for real. And saying this to any people that play strictly on PC, if you don't like my opinions on consoles, go find another YouTuber to watch. Because in reality, if you look at my videos, I should have stopped there because I don't know where the next one of those is going to be. That's what I get for not paying attention though, right?